Hi BSN students! This short video is going to demonstrate how to use the citation and abstract information from your CINAHL search results to find the most relevant articles for your research assignment. In just a few short minutes, you'll learn how to save yourself from wasting time and energy reading the full article only to realize it doesn't work for your topic. So we can see here that I already have my CINAHL search set up. If you don't remember how to do these searches using keywords, you might want to refer back to the earlier How to Do CINAHL video. Looking at this, I'm going to scroll down a little bit to my search results, and sometimes, yes, sometimes you get lucky and the very first result is perfect. But you want to look at the citation to make sure that it's going to be relevant. So looking at this one, the underlined portion is the article's title. And if my topic is trying to figure out how to reduce burnout in pediatric oncology nurses, I can see here that in this article title, it's actually focused more on the therapy fatigue for the children with cancer. So right away, I can just kind of keep scrolling down to the next article. Looking at this article's title, I can see that it seems to be pretty relevant to my topic. It might provide good background for my annotated bib. So next I want to look at the additional citation information. First, below, you can see the author's names listed. Sometimes it's a lot of authors like this one. Next, in italics, you can see the name of the periodical that it came from. This one came from Oncology Nursing Forum, so it seems like it might be pretty relevant. Next, we see the date. Now, this is one that you really have to pay attention to because you're really only supposed to use articles that are published within the last 5 years. This one being from May 2019 means that it might be a little bit iffy depending on when you're watching this video. Scrolling down to another result, here I can see impact of fatigue on nursing care rationing and pediatric hematology. This article also sounds like it might be relevant. So again, I'm going to look over at the periodical. This comes from the Nursing Journal. The date is 2021, so this might be one that I want to look into a little bit closer. So again, some of the main parts of these citation to look at are going to be the title. That might tell you if it's really not relevant for your topic, or if it's maybe located in a different country that wouldn't be as relevant. You're going to want to look at the journal title. Make sure that it's relevant for nursing, because a lot of times you'll see things come up from occupational therapy, from doctors' journals, and those aren't going to be as relevant for you. And also look here at the publication date to make sure that it's current enough for you to use for your research. As a reminder, if you're coming across a lot of articles that are not current enough, you can use the publication date slider over here to bump it up to the more relevant articles. This reduces your search results. Now, once you've seen the citations and kind of have an idea if it might work for you, you can scroll back down to the ones that you were interested in and hover your mouse over the little spyglass to the right. When you hover your mouse over the spyglass, it gives you more information, including the article's abstract. You'll need to use this little scroll bar to read the full article abstract, but that article abstract is going to show you what the research methodology was. So what type of research, whether it was a survey, whether it was an observational study. It'll tell you about the population. Most of the time that abstract is going to give you all the information that you need from that PICO question to know whether or not it's going to work for you. Now, when an article looks good for you and you have the PDF full text available immediately, remember that you can just click on that PDF full text. You can then download the article. Over here at the side, you also have the ability to send it to your Google Drive or to OneDrive, but I highly encourage you to always send yourself the article via email. When you click that email option, the first thing you want to do is change the citation format to APA. This means that it's going to send you the article as an attachment or a link to the other journal, but it's also going to include your citation already formatted for you in APA format. You put your email address in the email too, and click send. The reason that you really want to make sure that you email this to yourself is that in addition to sending you the citation, it's also going to send you what we call the permalink to this article. And your professor may require that your citation includes the permalink, because that's a link that they can click on to go straight to the article and ensure that you had full text access. So I'm going to go over to my email and show you where to find that. So here I have my article result from EBSCO. Here's the full text article that I can download. Scrolling down, I can see here's what I would need the APA citation for my references list, but I'm also going to need to copy this permalink into that citation or email to my professor, however they require it. This is the link that can connect them right away. So save yourself some time determining whether or not an article is relevant by looking at the citation information immediately, and then by skimming that abstract. That way you don't read the entire article and then find out that it's not relevant.